what you see is what you get. I'm no different. If you sort of bump into me in the street, I try and be myself. And I'm just very passionate about what I do. Like I said, I love creating things that are lasting. I think every club I've been to, I'd like to think I'll be welcomed back because I think I've left a mark, and that's what I want to do here. But again, all that sort of takes time. I think the one thing that the fans will know with me is that I've set my mind to do something. I'll see it through, and hopefully I can bring some special times to the football club.
In the media, we talk about Ange Ball. You'll be familiar with that. But how would you describe your football, and what will the fans see on the pitch?
Yeah, look, again, I've always got to be careful how I frame these things because for some reason they get set in stone. But I do like my teams to play exciting football, score goals, get fans excited, for sure. Make, no apologies about that. That's just the way I am and the way I want to see my teams play. And we want to dominate the ball. We want to put pressure on the opposition. We want to score goals. But all of it with the end goal of winning football games, because that's what excites me more than anything else. If you win football games, then you can win trophies. And, there's no doubt that, from my perspective, I see a group of players and the opportunity to build something that I think, not just for Forest fans, but for everyone watching the game, will be good to watch.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
Dan for ITV, please.
Hi, Ange. A quick question for clarity. You say, well, we know you win a trophy in your second season.
I won a couple in my first as well. Celtic, I won a double in my first year. So
there you go. Going to win one in your first time?
Yeah, well, of course I can, yeah. I mean, I may have to have a second year here, mate. So, yeah.
If you do, there'll be comparisons with Brian Clough here, obviously. Yeah. How much of an inspiration is he to you, and do you see any similarities?
There will never be any comparison between me and Brian Clough. He's a standalone legend. He's one of these figures that you can't compare to as a manager, as a man. I've often said I'm a student of the game, and growing up on the other side of the world, I was a voracious sort of reader of anything I could, and he's one of the most legendary figures going around. And he did it at a football club where no one expects that kind of thing, and I love that because it means he was a little bit different. I want to be a little bit different. I've tried to be a little bit different. I've just got a different journey to everyone else, pretty much in the Premier League. So, he's a standalone figure, mate. There'll be never any comparison between me and him. But if I can bring similar joy that he brought to this football club and to this city, I'll be a very